Hello everyone, today I want to talk about the Rockets draft. I know I haven't made a Rockets video in a very long time, and it's been very busy. I do not have time to stream, but I really want to talk about the draft before too much time goes by. Um, and yeah, I really don't have enough time to stream. This is like it's been very busy lately in my life. Uh, I just want to go over the draft, and I think honestly, going in, draft grade for the Rockets, A plus plus. I love this draft 100%. I think it's a really great draft. I think it's a good draft. I did quite a bit of research, mostly from the Athletic. Thank you, Athletic. And I think it's great. We already got Christian Wood, who was a really great rookie last year. He's a really great ball player, power forward. And the first guy we draft is, well, a guard. So now we got in the number 2 spot, Green. Projected 20 point per game scoring guard. He has a pretty. He'd be a great offensive asset. Uh, I think he's good. He's a great offensive player. He's definitely going to be a great scoring guard. How good is he going to be? That is still to be decided. But he's definitely going to be a pretty good scoring guard. He's going to be a pretty good rookie. And considering how high he is on the draft, he's probably going to be the best rookie on the team. So we got him along with Christian Wood. That's already going to be a pretty good team because we got a good a paint guy and we got a good perimeter guy. And then after that, we ended up doing some sort of trade with the Orlando, not the Orlando man, with the Oklahoma City Thunder at the number 16th pick. Traded to the Rockets. Sengun. It's going to. He's a center. I say perfect. When I say perfect, yes, I love centers. I made that point whenever I trashed the Rockets for not really having a center that year when they had Russell Westbrook. Like Yao Ming is one of my favorite Rockets player of all time, if not my favorite. The year we won a ring was when we had one of the best centers in the game, Hakeem Olajuwon. So I like having good centers, great centers, and this looks like we got a center, and it's a first round pick. So I his footwork, apparently his footwork's great. Screens, his productive's ridiculous. It's unselfish, reading the floor like a 10-year-old NBA vet. Effective enough on. The question is, can he be effective enough on defense? But honestly, that can be learned, especially when you're a 6'10" center. And put him next to Christian Wood, definitely, they say it's interesting. But I say they're great. They're both saying they're both viable on perimeter, is whether or not they can be partnered defensively. But this question was answered later in the draft. But yeah, I love this pick. We got a great center now. And then we end up getting the 23rd and 24th pick. And 23rd, we got Usman Garuba. One of the most defensive prospects to enter the NBA draft. So we got great offensive scoring guard, a great offensive center, and now we got a power forward over here who I know we already had a power forward with Christian Wood, but a 6'8" big, great on defense. You can put him next to Christian Wood and he'll help with the defensive woes. He can come off the bench. Have Sengun play next to Wood to start, and then put him in whenever we need defensive help put him next to Wood, put him next to the his fellow rookie. It don't really matter. We got a defensive player right here to help with defensive woes, and then his offense. If his offense ain't 100% there, that's okay. Christian Wood, the center, his fellow rookie, doesn't need to be perfect, but I know hey, his offense is definitely going to be able to improve. So we got that, and then we got another shooting guard, and I don't love this one as much because we already got a shooting guard, and it's number 2 in the pick. So we're expecting him to be like the shooting guard. I probably would have preferred like a small forward because we got Wall right now as point guard. So I would have preferred like a small forward. But, you know, they're saying he's talented shot creator, shifty, and how he gets into a shot. He'd be a good backup. They're saying they're not sure if he's going to be a great shooter. Because maybe he could be the point guard instead of the shooting guard. But yeah, they got him. Yeah, he's a good athlete. Again, I love this one. It's just the only one I don't want 100% love. But they're saying he can defend the position at shooting guard. So, again, he's more defensive than, I guess, the guy we drafted number 2, Jalen Green. So, and that's the main thing. So, we got a defensive shooting guard. Maybe better than what we got with Jalen Green. And if that's the case, then he'd be a great backup, and he'd be great to put next in there. Like, pull out the point guard, put him at point guard, pull out the Jalen Green, put him... This looks like this could be a good team. If we need more defense, we can put the 2 defensive guys we drafted. If not, just start... we got our starting 5 down. And this looks like a good team. And if any of these guys don't really work out, again, we got draft picks next year. This is a great draft. I love this draft. The only one I don't 100% love is the last pick. But you can kind of... It's defensible. If he's like a defensive player and he helps on defense, he's disruptive. If he's extremely disruptive and he gets steals and prevents the other shooting guard from getting a lot of scores, yeah, he'd be a great off-the-bench player. Now, we can... But, like I said, we already got a shooting guard, number 2. So I expect him to be like the main guy to go to. Well, we will see how things go, but like I said, this was a great draft for the Rockets to start the rebuild. And the Rockets championship aspirations, their playoff run, their run back into the playoffs, back into contending for the title is just that much closer now. We got a lot of young guys, and honestly, if we win the title in like 4 years from now, the 76ers would trust the process. This is how you do the process.